I am here at Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, the corner of Patrick and Jefferson Streets, just right outside downtown Frederick, just outside. And with Tyler Mead, we are downtown Frederick. All right, so you were telling me there are some newfangled cars out there, 10 and 12 speed?
10 and 8 speed.
10 and 8 speed transmissions. That's unreal. What kind of cars are these? I mean,
a lot of your 10 speeds are anything newer than 2020s nowadays.
Okay.
I mean, Ford is huge in the 2020s, or in the 10 speeds, I apologize. They're F-150s, F-250s. They got, some of the car ones are 10 speeds, but a lot of them are 8 speeds now.
So when you're talking about a 10 speed, all I can think about is a bike. But so it is basically when you're accelerating, you feel the shift of
it's exactly like a bike.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just shifting
you shift
into other
10
speeds.
times to get it up to it.
Yeah.
They've put them in there for increased fuel mileage.
I was just going to say, what is the advantage for that?
They're big on fuel mileage right now because the government always puts sanctions that you got to have more fuel mileage every year. So they come up with that by adding speeds to transmissions. I mean, we were wild when they were adding 6 speeds to them, and now we're up to 10. The dealers say they're non-serviceable a lot of times. They just said Toyota's a lifetime fluid in a lot of them, so they say they're not serviceable. Toyota's big on 8 speeds right now.
Okay.
So especially in their Camrys and Corollas and stuff like that. A lot of the newer cars, as far as Dodge goes, I mean, you can call them up and they don't even act like they're serviceable. They just don't even know what's going on. But they all are serviceable.
Yeah.
I mean, fluid runs out. I mean, it overheats or it gets bad at some point or separates. So yeah, they need to be changed.
Do you have a choice now when you buy a car to choose how many speeds there are?
Some of them, yes. Some of the models. Usually, if you have any kind of decision making as far as what kind of trans you have, they're either a CVT, which is continuous variable transmission.
That's what I have in the Nissan.
Correct.
Which is, you don't feel the shift.
Yep.
It just
and
accelerates.
if you do, they're artificial.
Okay.
And people were really worried that their transmission wasn't shifting, so a lot of those places actually put artificial shifting into it.
Just
even
so you get the sensation of it, but it's not actually needed.
Yes,
That's really interesting. It did take me a while to get used to not feeling that.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, it just goes.
Yeah, it just goes.
It's very nice on it when it just goes.
Goes.
I mean, CVTs are definitely a maintenance item.
Yeah.
A lot of people think they're belt driven or chain driven, that they don't really need to be serviced, but they absolutely do. I mean, your fluid changes no matter how often you drive.
Yeah. So when you purchase one of these vehicles, is it clear that that's what you're getting is a 10 or 12? Like, is that?
Yeah, it should be on the ticket.
Okay.
When you look at a car, and you should be able to feel them. I mean, 6 speeds are a little different when you come to it because you don't have that many, but 10, you'll feel it 10 times. Yeah.
Would that not be fun to drive?
They are cool. They get a hell of a fuel mileage. That's for sure. Yes. Okay. But you get into a point where you're in a parking lot, you're in 7th gear. You never heard of that, you know?
Oh, wow.
But they work constantly. I mean, you're driving up the road, low speeds, you're in your higher gears, but they're always shifting back and forth. So you're constantly using it.
I would feel like that feels like more things could break that way.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's the point of servicing them. I mean, start of February, I've done 4 of them so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no matter what kind of transmission your car has, you can bring it here to Ken's Automotive and Transmissions. Been here since 1968. And family owned, locally owned. Tyler and his team here will take great care of you. I can attest to that 100%. Bring it over. kenstrans.com. If you want to go online, you can book an appointment right there. It's easy peasy. And you get a whole thing with your own service records all the time. You know exactly what's happening. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Dani.
And your family. Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, downtown Frederick.